Hey everyone, it's your girl Layla. Welcome back to my channel.
I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Hey you guys, welcome to Vlogmas day 22. Is it the 22nd? Yeah, it's the 22nd today, and I am filming the same day as I'm uploading this video. So this video isn't going to be Christmassy whatsoever, but this is going to be a fragrance haul on items that I picked up last Black Friday. Now for you guys, this could be perfume ideas on what to pick up for the new year if you're looking for a signature scent, or for Boxing Day, which I don't know if you guys have that in the States, but it's the day after Christmas when everything goes on sale. It's like the Canadian version of Black Friday. We didn't have Black Friday here for the longest time, but all our sales would be the day after Christmas. So yeah, it's basically when everything goes on sale after Christmas. I'm sure there's going to be Boxing Day deals on the two sites that I normally shop for because they are both Canadian sites. So I'm very excited to finally film this video. I've been doing sneak peeks here and there of unboxing shorts, you know, taking off the packaging, showing them to you guys like very close, up close and personal and all that, as well as like I have all the notes on the screen. You can definitely check out my shorts. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. If you guys are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click that subscribe button below. I'm uploading every single day until the 26th of December for Vlogmas, and we're almost at the end of this. Almost. It's been quite the journey, you guys. So let's get right into the haul. So you guys, this is a collective perfume haul. I did not get all of these perfumes at once. I got them in two different sales, Black Friday sale, as well as one of the companies, I think it was Fragrance Buy, had their 15-year anniversary sale, so I was able to get all of these on sale, and I don't like paying for shipping, so I always order like the minimum, at least the minimum for shipping, for free shipping. So if you guys didn't read the title, this is all Arabic and Middle Eastern fragrances. I absolutely love my Arabic Middle Eastern fragrances. Ever since I discovered this realm of perfume, I've been so hooked, and I will be doing separate reviews on each of these fragrances, but today's just gonna be a collective haul, catching you guys up on things that you will potentially see on my channel. I have a couple reviews on a couple of these fragrances already on my channel, but yeah, let's get right into the first one here. This is called Yara Candy, and you guys, I have this obsession with Yara. I absolutely love and adore that fragrance. When I first got it, I wasn't the hugest fan. I will say, like, it wasn't like groundbreaking. It wasn't my favorite perfume of all time, but in the time that I wore it for like maybe 2 weeks straight to just test it before reviewing it, I fell in love with it. So this is one of the flankers. This is Yara Candy. So this is a very recent launch from Lattafa. This launched this year. So you know, when I first started seeing reviews of this, I was like so excited to finally actually be able to purchase it, because this wasn't available right away here in Canada. We had to wait a little bit for it, but it is on Fragrance Buy as well as Perfume Online now. And with newer Lattafa releases, they are a little bit more expensive, but I think this one is around $45 to $50, not more than $50. This is the bottle right here. I wish I had both to compare side by side, but I'm too lazy to go get my other one. It's in the other room. The regular Yara is in like silver and baby pink packaging. This one, oh my gosh, I cannot wait until summer so I can wear this all the time. I tried wearing this around like the winter time and stuff like that. I wore this to Andy's birthday party that I threw for him here. I feel like this is a hot weather fragrance. This is gonna work a lot better in the hotter summer days and stuff like that. In the winter, it's just not, it's not a favorite, it's not a preference, but this smells so incredibly delicious. It smells like candy, like a Victoria's Secret fragrance, but just like elevated. It's a little bit more sophisticated. This is a younger fragrance. I will say this is like something I would have definitely worn in my teens and 20s, but here being like in my 30s now, this still smells amazing, and it's something that I would totally wear. So Yara Candy is a win. I love this fragrance, and I'm not going to be really discussing notes and all that in today's video because that would just take way too long, and I try to review each and every fragrance. But this one definitely has notes of like that strawberry, gummy bear, candy. It's so incredibly delicious. It does have strawberry notes in here, I'm pretty sure, but like strawberry, gummy, sour candy, but like it almost has that like Love Spell undertone. If you guys know Victoria's Secret Love Spell, I think we all know Victoria's Secret Love Spell. That was my favorite fragrance as like a teenager and in my early teens, and that this one kind of gives off like the older version vibe of Love Spell. So I absolutely adore Yara Candy. Stay tuned for a full review on this. Next up is Haya by Lattafa, and it is in this beautiful packaging right here. I absolutely love Lattafa's boxes and stuff like that. Certain ones I would throw out, certain ones I have thrown out, like Eclair was pretty basic. Yara 2, I threw out all the boxes for those, but like some of them I just want to keep forever because the boxes are so incredibly gorgeous, and this is one of them. So Haya is a beautiful, so it opens like this. This is a beautiful princess fragrance, and I'm not just talking about how it is in the packaging, but when I smell it, it straight up gives me princess vibes, and even the packaging is princess vibes. Look at how beautiful this packaging is. It just looks like an Arabian princess. And this part right here, this is the only perfume I have that's actually like velvet. So I do have to really be careful of the packaging because I tend to put my perfume on after applying BB cream, and I use my fingers to apply BB cream, so my perfume bottles can get kind of like gross after a bit and I have to just wipe them down or whatever. But this, you cannot wipe this. This is just like velvet packaging. So this one, it smells so good, but this again is still like a spring summer fragrance for me. This is not something I would wear in the wintertime at all. It has notes of strawberry again and champagne among other things, but that's really, the champagne is, I feel like, the most prominent in this one. It's sparkly, it's fruity, it's a little floral, and there's rose in here as well. So it's a nice balance. It's a fruity floral. It's not groundbreaking. It's not the best fragrance that I've ever smelled in my whole entire life, but this is really, really a beautiful fragrance, especially if you are blind buying or if you know somebody that's into fruity florals and you want to buy them a gift. This is a really safe option. I think that it smells nice, but is it groundbreaking? Is it unique? Is it niche smelling? No. But Haya is really good. I like this one. Next up, I have Teriyaq by Lattafa, and this has not been on my list for very long at all. My coworker actually bought this, and she let me smell hers before I ended up placing my order, and I ended up obviously buying it. Again, with the packaging is amazing for this one. It is like plastic. It's not a cardboard box, but it is such a beautiful, beautiful box. It did come with this little sleeve here, but this little sleeve is so annoying when it comes to like trying to take it off of here. So that's why I left it off, but I kept that because I'm gonna probably be doing a whole review on Teriyaq eventually. This is such a beautiful presentation, bottle, fragrance, everything. So like I said, it was not on my list. I wasn't really interested based on like how the bottle looked, how the bottle looked online, at least anyways. When I saw it in person, I'm like, this is a stunning bottle. But also like the notes in here didn't really impress me a whole lot when I first saw this online. So when my friend let me smell hers, I was like hooked. And I was like, I need Teriyaq. And I feel like this is a little bit of an older fragrance from Lattafa. I want to say like from 2023. Lattafa releases a lot of fragrances, right? So this one is not as pricey as, say, Yara Candy. I love this one. This is a good, like, shoulder season, you know, like fall, spring type fragrance. I would still wear this in the winter as well. It would be a really nice daytime fragrance. It's soft, but it's powdery, and it also has a leather note in here. So the top note in here, one of the top notes anyways, is bitter almond. And I don't get a whole lot of bitter almond. This, to me, it smells powdery. It smells light. It smells a little gourmand. Like, this is a really good wintertime fragrance. And I'm not gonna go in and say that it smells like La Vie Belle or anything like that. That one is very patchouli leaning on me. This one, it gives off that similar vibe as La Vie Belle, but like almost a daytime, more wearable version of that fragrance. So I'm not mad about this at all. And it's, I think, one of my first fragrances with leather as the middle note, and I actually don't hate it. So this is a beautiful fragrance. And look at the packaging. Can we like talk about how cool the snake on the packaging is? I think this bottle is absolutely stunning. And with this perfume, Lattafa did collab with a perfumer on this one. It does smell a little bit different and more unique than prior Lattafa releases. Again, with this one, I want to say, if you know somebody that is really into powdery fragrances, or maybe their favorite fragrance is La Vie Belle by Lancome, then this would be a pretty safe blind buy. And like the packaging to boot, like honestly, the packaging of this one feels like a straight up niche fragrance. So I absolutely love Teriyaq. Don't sleep on Teriyaq. I know this is like quite popular online, but I didn't really think about it until I smelled it. Next up is something by Paris Corner, and I've wanted to try the hair line for quite a while now, and these basically are supposed to smell like Kayali perfumes. So I did get 2 of them. The first one is hair confection. I am hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. Khair? Is it khair or is it hair? I don't know. I don't know how I'm pronouncing this, but this is the confection. I'm just gonna call it confection. So this is by Paris Corner. Again, very, very similar packaging and stuff to Lattafa. It does have the authenticity logo and all of that on here. This is the packaging. I think it's pretty cute. So this feels like a straight up cotton candy packaging. Like, it's pink and blue and fun colored. So I know this fragrance is going to be something sweet, right? Because it's confection. It's called confection. So it's this right here, this beautiful snow cone looking bottle with like an Arab twist with the lid. Like, this is so freaking cute. I love this bottle. I think it's so adorable. The glass on here is quite thick, and I feel like this bottle is really nice and weighty as well. Very, very luxurious looking bottle as well. It looks definitely like a princess packaging again. So this one is supposed to smell like Kayali vanilla candy rock sugar, and I have a travel size of that one, so I will be doing a review comparing this one and that one. However, the biggest difference between this fragrance and that fragrance is this one doesn't have any patchouli. It leans very almost like fall winter, almost like dirty vibes mixed with the candy. I don't know. I used to really love that fragrance when I first got it. I didn't really smell the patchouli note quite a lot, but now these days it just is so prominent on my skin that I can't even really enjoy it as much as I want to. And this one right here, not only is it like exactly how I wanted vanilla candy rock sugar to be, but this is such a beautiful gourmand candy. Oh, this is such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I've worn it quite a few times already. I know you can't really tell. I have worn it quite a few times already. It smells delicious. It's fluffy, marshmallowy. It has the candy vibes in here. Oh my goodness. This fragrance is absolutely beautiful. So if you like vanilla candy rock sugar, if you like Kayali fragrances, if you're a fan of those, definitely try this one out. It's a fraction of the cost. I think this one is around $44 and the Kayali one is closer to $200. So you are doing yourself a favor by buying this, and it smells better in my personal opinion. And did this video turn into like low-key a review for all of the fragrances that I'm showing you? I promise you that's not what it was meant to be, but yeah. This next one is called Angum, and it's by Lattafa, and this is quite a new release as well. I've heard it being compared to things like Burberry Goddess, but I don't own that fragrance. I'm surprised I don't own that fragrance because this fragrance right here, this is Layla vibes. This is what I want to smell like 24/7. I am such a lavender girl. I love vanilla lavender fragrances. My favorites are Mongerlan. I really like the Ariana Grande Rem. That one is not a vanilla fragrance, but it does have lavender notes in it. And I also really like the one by Lancome, Lavande Trianon. That one is, you know, a niche fragrance that is discontinued long ago. It smells like lavender Earl Grey cake mixed with like lavender Earl Grey cookies. That fragrance is so yummy and delicious. So me, I just love my lavender bombs, love my lavender fragrances. And fun fact, Angum actually means melody in Arabic. I looked that up because I wanted to know why this packaging had musical notes all over it. Like, it's such a beautiful bottle, but I was like, I don't understand the musical notes. So this name actually means melody. This one, I have not smelled Burberry Goddess, by the way. I have not, so I cannot compare the two at all. But this smells incredible. This as a standalone fragrance smells incredible. I absolutely love it. Love anything with lavender. The lavender in here is quite strong, so if you don't like lavender fragrances, if you find that they are headache inducing at all, then use caution with this one. Maybe only spray a couple sprays if you are determined to try this fragrance and like this fragrance. But this is so calming. I've worn this to bed, I've worn this to work quite a few times. I find that lavender itself is just so calming, and that's what I need at this time in my life, especially with Vlogmas and everything. I need to be calm, and I absolutely love this fragrance. It's perfection. And someone described this one as smelling like a lavender vanilla cookie. I mean, I get that kind of, but this is definitely more lavender on me than vanilla. So it does have its sweet little nuances and stuff in the background, but this one is very like a fresh floral lavender. So I love Angum. Okay, so next up, I'm showing you guys Latafa Hamra. I have already reviewed this on my channel. So if you guys want the full tea on how I feel about this fragrance, then you can check that out. I think you can tell that I've used, I don't know, like I feel like I've used these fragrances quite a bit, especially to test them. Yeah, you can tell that I've used this one, but they all look full. Anyways, this one is supposed to smell very similar to Angel Share by Kilian. Don't own that fragrance. I've smelled it at Sephora one time, and I mean, I feel like that's like a lighter version of this one. This one is so nice. This one is different than anything that I have. It's spicy, it's boozy, it's very Christmas time, December vibes, and I need to start wearing this a whole lot more because December is gonna be ending in like 8 days, and I feel like this honestly is like my perfect Christmas time fragrance. So this one has notes of cinnamon and nutmeg, also dates in the mid. Tonka bean, vanilla. It's boozy. I love this fragrance. Spoiler alert, I love this fragrance. If you don't watch my Hamra review, you know that I love this fragrance. So this one, I described it as being in a cabin in the wintertime with light snow falling outside. You're inside the cabin baking a fresh apple pie and drinking apple cider. That's what this gives me. It gives me woody, spicy, cinnamon, edible, drinkable vibes. Like, this fragrance is amazing. I love this one. Okay, 2 more left over. Let's get into Hamra Kawa. And this one I got for Andy for his birthday. And basically very similar packaging. This one I feel like is the manlier version of Hamra. I think that they are both unisex in their own little ways. Like, I think that I could pull off wearing Hamra, which I have been wearing that, but he can also pull off wearing it as well. This one has a coffee note. This one has an added coffee note, but I feel like this one is more masculine leaning because of the coffee note in here. I don't know why. So it does smell a little different, but it does have its similarities to the original version. But this is what this one looks like. It is like a different color liquid. The first one was more like orangey. This one is more darker. It feels It definitely smells a little spicier, and like I said, this one is definitely more masculine leaning. I don't think that I personally would wear this one. That's why I gave this one to him, because I was trying to find a good Lattafa fragrance for him that had cute packaging, cute bottle, and smelled really good, that was more masculine leaning, because a lot of their fragrances are unisex. And last but not least, I got another Paris Corner fragrance right here, and this one is called Hair Pistachio. So Hair Pistachio is, if you can guess what it is, it's supposed to smell like yum pistachio gelato from Kayali, and I own that bottle in full, so I will be doing a comparison video between this one and that one. As you can tell, I have always loved Kayali fragrances. I have a ton of Kayali fragrances. I think the Yum Pistachio Gelato is the only full-size Kayali fragrance that I own. That's how much I am obsessed and love that fragrance. Now this one is perfect for winter and spring. Winter and spring perfection. I'm gonna base my thoughts and opinions on the Kayali one. Oh yeah, wait, I need to show you guys the packaging. So this is what this one looks like. Very similar to Hair Confection, but just, you know, green vibes. It does look similar to the Kayali one. It has that frosted glass packaging, you guys know. But that is one of my favorite fragrances of all time because it wears so well. And pistachio fragrances, when I first got that one, were pretty rare. Like, there wasn't a lot of pistachio fragrances on the market when that one was released, so I got it in full size and I fell in love. That's a scent that lasts like incredibly long, beast mode on me. Like, I will spray it at 7 o'clock in the morning and I will still smell it after my spin class at like 7 p.m. It's such a great fragrance. So I wanted this version to see, I don't know, to see if it was similar. And honestly, I would say it smells 99% like the Kayali version. I don't really smell a difference at all. So basically I have like almost 200 mils of the same fragrance, but this DNA, I absolutely love it. So it does smell creamy, pistachio-y, ice creamy. It does have this like soap vibe, this fresh vibe in the opening that's like leans almost powdery, and I love that. I know a lot of people don't like that soapy element to both of these fragrances. This one has a little bit less of that if you're concerned, I feel like, but it's still definitely there. It still has that like powdery opening, which I love, but not everyone is going to love that. But yeah, this fragrance, amazing, chef's kiss, beautiful. So that is all the fragrances that I have picked up recently. I do hope you guys enjoy this haul, and stay tuned for reviews, individual reviews on each of these perfumes. Stay tuned for more perfume hauls. I do have a couple on my wish list right now, like Khair by Lattafa, Khair by Lattafa, Hair Fusion by Paris Corner on my wish list, as well as Tiramisu Speculous by Paris Corner as well. Once that one in particular launches in Canada, I'm definitely going to purchase it. So that is all for this one. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click that subscribe button below. I upload every single day for the month of December until the 26th for Vlogmas. So I will see you tomorrow with the new video. Bye. Next up is Haya. Haya looks like this. Sorry. And the people are so rude. Like, I'm trying to film and your car is too freaking loud. Why is it so loud today? It's so loud outside. It's like everybody broke their mufflers on their car and it's just loud car after loud car. Anyways, hopefully when I'm editing this, you can definitely hear that. That's not impressive. Nobody cares about how loud your car is. Nobody cares.